and welcome to Business Life with Kimmi. Well, hey guys, I'm Kimmi and I talk all things business over here, social media. I have 3 YouTube channels and I'm just big on business. I bleed business. Anything about business, just about, I can tell you something about it. But today we're talking about how to safely use your credit card, okay? How to safely use business credit. I have another video that I did on this channel where I really don't encourage you to start getting business credit. I do not. But many of you have reached out and said, hey, I got to have this business credit because I cannot start my business without it. That's okay. Today, I'm just going to give you a few tips on how to use it safely, okay? When you have credit, it's just like anything else. Just like you're driving a car, you need to know how to do it safely, okay? If you're going to learn how to ski, how do I ski safely? Whatever you're doing, you need to know how to do it the correct way. So today, I'm going to teach you how to use a business credit card if you must use it, okay? The number one thing is you want to establish a clear budget. Don't spend more on the card than you have, okay? So if your limit is $1,000, don't max it out. Try to write down a budget of what you need, your basic necessities to get that business started. And then again, shop at the Dollar Tree. Don't always go to Office Depot or whatever. You know, try to do some research on what equipment you need. Don't buy the most expensive thing. Don't buy the cheapest thing either because you don't want to keep replacing it. But have a clear budget. I'm going to spend $500 and that's it. I'm going to spend $300 and that's it. But just because you have a $1,000 limit and you think you're going to make money in your business, no, we are not doing that, okay? The next thing is you want to use business credit safely is to open a separate bank account and the credit card together. So the bank account is going to help the keeping it separate. Again, we talked about this in another video. Will help you to use your business card safely because you won't be out buying your makeup, your MAC makeup, or like in my case, flowers or hair products with your business credit card. You will be using that for your personal. See, a lot of times people try to commingle. You can't do that with your business credit card. You know, you're not going to go out and buy your pair of red bottom shoes or a Gucci bag with your business card, okay? Not initially. Now, you may find a way to work that in there later if you're a content creator or influencer. Hey, I can buy this Gucci bag. I can talk about it and make some money, right? But initially, most of you are not at that point yet, okay? So I want you to not use your business credit card for personal things, okay? And at one time, I'll tell y'all a little story. I was using personal credit so bad. I don't even have a business credit yet. I still just try to run my business cash base. But anyway, I was using my personal credit so much. This is before I really started learning money and what to do years and years ago. I would buy a pack of chewing gum with my credit card, okay? Everything I did, I just pull out the card, pull out the card, pull out the card. Until one day I was like, oh my God, I cannot afford this. So that's why you'll hear me talk a lot about not using credit from personal experience, okay? And you may say, well, I can handle it. I can handle it. Nah, you can't. You ain't no different than nobody else. There's millions of people, billions in credit card debt up to here, okay? So that's why I really try to help you not to do that based on my own experience. But again, I'm going to help you to use it safely, okay? So you want to understand the credit terms. What do I mean by that? What's the interest rate? What's the fee? What's the penalty if you late? Okay, because in my case, I'll go back to me. I got a lot of experiences with credit. I did not know one of my credit cards was like 25%, 29%. That's a lot. So Capital One was a credit card company that I had. It was a mandate by the government that they had to change the way the bank card statements looked. So they had to make it crystal clear for you to know what you owed. They had to make it clear what your interest rate was and what the terms were, okay? They had to make it clear. Before, you had to kind of read in there. I'm like, I think I owe this. I don't know how much the payment is. What's the late fee? You need to know all of that. So you need to understand the credit terms. So again, the terms are, what's the interest rate? What's the late fee? Late payment fee? What's the minimum amount you have to pay? Okay, you need to know all of that before you start getting into this world of business credit. Then you want to monitor your credit score. Ever so often, check your credit score. What is it? You may think you're paying on time and maybe the company did not apply the payment correctly. And now 6 months from now, you're trying to apply for something else and they tell you you're declined. So always monitor your score, okay? You also want to use credit strategically when it comes to investing, okay? Don't use your credit card for investing. I would never recommend that. Doing like a cash advance on your credit card pull out 500 and then I'm going to go invest it in the stock market. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. People were doing that really heavily when the market, during COVID rather, when everything was, like, money was kind of flowing everywhere. People were taking loans on their houses and investing it into the stock market. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad idea completely, because I don't do things like that. So I know there are other people out there who can teach you how to do it. They may recommend you do it. I like to live where I know I'm gonna have a roof over my head the next day. Okay. So I don't tell you to do anything on this channel that I would not personally do. So I would not take out a loan on a credit card to go invest it somewhere else like that in the stock market or Bitcoins and all that. I would never tell you to do that. Okay, you want to pay your credit card on time. If you're going to get this credit card, and most of you told me, I need a credit card, If you're going to get one, you need to pay it back on time. It can affect your credit if you do not. It can cost you more money if you do not pay it back on time, okay? So if you're going to do it, pay it back on time. Know the due date. Write it in your phone. Set a reminder, okay? This is personal or business, really. But today we're talking about business credit. But even on my personal, I have a date in my phone where I set my credit card payment is due the 20th of whatever month, okay? So set yourself a reminder. In the event you find, this is another tip, that your business credit, the interest rate is just too high. You've already committed to something, and they got you paying 30%, and it's like, oh my God, I'll never get out of debt. Call them and try to negotiate. Call them. It doesn't hurt to ask them. Call and say, hey, I see my interest rate is 30%. Do you think you can reduce that to 25? Or do you think you can reduce it to 20? I've been with you for 2 years now. You have to learn how to negotiate. Never just take the first thing somebody tells you. Okay? So negotiate the interest rate and the credit limit, and also the repayment terms. You may say, well, you know what? I know it's supposed to be paid back in 5 years, but I need to extend it 6 years to get the payment down a little bit so I can afford it. Never be afraid to negotiate. Now you're a business owner, you're a business boss. You got to just put your big stuff on and do it, okay? The next thing is you want to really, really, really regularly review your statements, okay? You may think you made 5 purchases, but the credit card actually shows 10 purchases. Somebody got your card and they've made a copy of it, and now they're charging stuff up in your name. You got to really make sure you stay on top of reviewing your credit card statement, okay? Every month. And the credit cards, most of them give you 60 days to dispute something. So don't put that off till 6 months later. So I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm making money. Sometimes we can be so busy making money that we don't keep eye on what we already have. The next thing, I got 2 more for you. In the event that you let your team use a credit card, I highly, highly, highly discourage this, especially when you're first starting out. You need to make sure that they know what you expect from them as far as using that business credit card. They cannot be out just willy-nilly spending money on your dime, okay? You're responsible for the credit card at the end of the day. So they need to know the expectation. You need to teach them how to use it responsibly. I hopefully have shared some things with you that can help you to use credit responsibly, and then teach your teammates, your husband, your wife, your kids even, whoever you give a business credit card to, they need to have the same limits and same expectation that you have, okay, for your credit. Because it's your credit. They don't care. They might go out and buy whatever. The last thing is have an emergency fund to cover the debt that you've accumulated, okay? For example, so your credit card, your limit is $1,000. Try to have the $1,000 in the bank to cover that, because anything can happen, and you don't want to be not where you can't pay your credit card back, okay? So you always need to always say a backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan, okay? Now let's recap how to safely use business credit if you must. And I still don't want you using it, but if you must, I want you to think about a clear budget. Just don't be out there willy-nilly spending money. Think about the budget, okay? I want you to separate your personal and your business. Don't spend personal stuff on your business credit card. Understand the terms. When is the payment due? What's the late fee? What's the interest rate? Okay? Monitor your credit score. Kind of ever so often check. I would say at least every 3 months, kind of check at your credit score. Just kind of make sure everything is still okay. All right, make sure you pay the payment on time. If it's due on the 20th, set a reminder on your phone, okay? I want to make sure if you feel like the interest rate is too high, or the repayment terms are too much, whatever, you need to extend it. Don't be afraid to negotiate. Call them, let them know, hey, I need to change the terms, you know. And this is one thing too, when you're making your payments regularly, it will give you more leverage with the companies, because they know that, hey, she's not trying to mess up her credit. She always pays, okay? And regularly check your statements. Make sure no one else is charging things that they should not be charging, or someone hasn't gotten your information and now your card is compromised, okay? And the last tip I have for you is make sure you educate your team. If you give somebody else a card, whoever it is, husband, wife, another partner, or whatever, a credit card under your name, your business, you're responsible for it, make sure they understand the same terms and the same responsibility and usage that you understand, right? Because you don't want them out there just willy-nilly using your card under your name, okay? So until next time, guys, I hope these tips will help you to use business credit safely. All right, bye. Much success.